From the news in Dukuru, good evening and welcome to News Desk. 45 minutes of news about Liberia, Africa, and elsewhere. Today is the 21st day of May 2024. My name is Vincent Daga, presenting in the headlines Armed Forces of Liberia amidst suicide as the Army and the Liberia National Police launched preliminary investigation to establish the course of action. Along last, one county legislative caucus seeks to lift the moratorium on the county's account, assures the public of transparency and accountability over the use of the funds. For being in detention over the statutory period 16 Judicial Circuit Court in Bapolu County, releases pre-trial detainees from the Bapolu Central Prison on allegation of rape, says the image detention violates criminal procedure law of Liberia. Away from Liberia, with most of the results now in from South Africa's election, the long African National Congress will have to contend with sharing power after a historic loss of its parliamentary mandate. The details of these developments, the news bulletin, the voices of the news exposed are anticipated on this edition of News that we take a break to rejoin you. Thanks for rejoining us. Liberia is a sponsor to the news program as well as Orange Liberia. Let's now welcome Johnson Patoma to bring us the news bulletin and the foreign development. Good evening.
Good evening, Hansen. Good evening to all. Report reaching the station says an officer of the LWN Kasali Barrack has shot himself to death. According to our source, Sergeant Manny Bob shot himself due to reason yet to be established. However, our source and noted that preliminary investigation has been launched by military police of the AFL and the Homicide Division of the Liberian National Police. The preliminary investigation seeks to establish the cause of death. The incident reportedly took place Friday. Bone County Legislative Caucus seeking the lift of the moratorium on the county's account. The efforts of the caucus comes through a five-count resolution. The majority of the caucus members are facing the senators through the instrument. In the resolution addressed to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the cause or the caucus said lifting of the account will allow the country to continue development projects. The resolution further states that as the country anticipates the lifting of the moratorium, the audit report is being addressed through the appropriate legislative channels. The resolution dated May 30, 2024 assured the government of accountability and transparency as it relates to the use of public funds. Those who have fixed their signature through the document includes District 1 Representative Francis Conan, James Collier of District 2, Robert Umwe of District 4, and Mema Brice Mensah of District 6. Others are Representative Fully Family of District 7, Senators Johnny Quay and Chris Green, except Representative Mavico, who did not sign to the instrument. The 16th Judicial Circuit Court in Bapo County has released several pretrial detainees from the Bopolo Central Prison on allegation of rape. George Wisa A. Thursday, according to our judicial correspondent, restored the suspect's freedom due to prosecuting lawyers' failure to prosecute them beyond the statutory period. They have been in detention for more than 2 years without trial, and if that meant in violation of Chapter 18, Section 18.2 of the Criminal Procedure Law of Liberia, which says May 30th to the action was triggered a motion by the Second Public Defender, Babulu Kante, to Lepa Moloba to the court, saying that the government is detaining its wrongful or trial in violation of their constitutional rights. The European Union dedication to Liberia has reaffirmed its support to infrastructure developments in Liberia. EU has years supportive for developmental drives of the country, ranging from road connectivity, education, from past governments to present. Speaking Friday at the Ministry of Public Works on the startup of the Senegal to look at toll road, the head of the EU delegation to Liberia, Laura Duplessis, said EU contributed 15 million, while the EU Investment Bank contributed 17 million of the total 55 million of the road. Madam Duplessis noted that the EU takes interest in infrastructure developments, especially road connectivity. According to the EU head of dedication, road connectivity will help citizens access full productivity and as well commute from one place to another. For his part, Public Works Minister Rod Gates lauded the European Union for its support. Minister Gates told the public that the round of the road is 30 years and it is expected to be completed at the end of this year. Debate on repealed of tenant positions has intensified after the Senate. The debate which sparked out Thursday due to the recent controversies surrounding those tenant positions, resulting to the legal action taken by some individuals who were occupying the positions, has been a topic of discussion by the senators. During Thursday's section, according to our Senate report, Massachusetts County Senator Douglas Dillon declared the inability of the Senate to use its authority to ensure the issues of tenant positions are resolved. He said the laws made by the legislature as such, the lawmaker must have the courage to ensure the right things are done. Senator Darrell noted that it is equally a violation for those nominated by the president to serve in positions when they have not appeared before the body for confirmation. On the contrary, a reporter noted that other senators said the idea is a witch hunt for some individuals, while others, to include Bomi and Braintree County's senators Alex Taylor and Norman Badipon, are in support of the revisitation of the laws. Population Services International and Orange Liberia have signed a memorandum of understanding. The signing ceremony seeks to advance senatorial technology in rural Liberia through the 5-year county-wide sanitation project. The county-wide sanitation project saw the technological intervention of modern toilet facility. Speaking at the occasion, Deputy Defense Minister for Urban Affairs, Eddie Pratt, said the project is in alignment with the government's technology modernization plans. She lauded Liberia and Population Services International for the nationwide or countrywide sanitation project for a country is challenged, representing nationwide wise project in the signing ceremony. The chief of party of CWSP, Matthew died, said the project is meant to accelerate sectoral improvement through technology. In that name, Nima, Mombasa, and other countries are of the project focus. For his part, a senior manager of Orange Digital Center, that Gerald Hodges framed the signing ceremony as a milestone achievement for the young people of Liberia, especially for the digital aspect of the project. He pledged on digital center support the project for its successful implementation. The pro-humanitarian group Rich Cares Foundation has donated tampons to residents of the Upper Sea community. The donation, according to Rich Cares Foundation CEO Prince Dennis Alas Richmond, said the initiative is aimed at providing safe drinking water to residents of the community. Dennis further underscored sanitation as a basic aspect of life, thermally clean and safe drinking water as a key pillar of good health. In remarks, Maswara District 9 Representative Frank Sapoko Dolly the Rich Cares Foundation for the gesture, terming it as a relief for the people of the district. Fogomi will pledge his leadership commitment to writing friends and partners who will help in undertaking some developmental initiatives across District 9 and away from Liberia with most of the results now coming in from South Africa's election. The long ruling African National Congress will have to contend with sharing power after a historic loss of its parliamentarian majority, counting in over 80% of the voting districts. Is completed and ANC share of the vote currently stands at 41%, tallying behind the Democratic Alliance of the two, the MP or MK party led by former President Jacob Zuma of 13 and the EFL with 9. The final results are expected for the weekend. The ANC has also pulled about 50% since the country's first democratic elections in 1994, which saw Nelson Mandela become president. Support with the ANC has been dropping significantly due to anger or high levels of corruption, unemployment, and crimes. Thus, the news bulletin is back to Hissing the Gap.
For the news bulletin foreign development, the news bulletin, it is the regular feature on the news program. If you are just joining us, these are the top stories we are following. Armed forces of Liberia officer commits suicide as the army and the Liberia National Police launch preliminary investigation to establish the course of action. A long last one county legislative caucus seeks to lift the moratorium on the county's account. It shows the public of transparency and accountability over the use of the funds for being in detention for over the statutory period. Sustained judicial circuit court in Bapolu County releases pre-trial detainees from the Bapolu Central Prison on allegation of rape, says the inmate's detention violates the criminal procedure law of Liberia. Away from Liberia with most of the results now in South Africa. Election, the long African National Congress. We have to contend with sheer power after a historic loss of its parliamentary majority. Let's bring you the voices of the newsmakers. The European Union delegation to Liberia has reaffirmed its support for infrastructure development in Liberia. The EU has over the years been supportive to the developmental drafts of the country ranging from rural connectivity education from past to present government. Speaking Friday at the Ministry of Public Works over the status of the Sanakole to look at role, the head of the EU delegation to Liberia, Nora Debus, said the EU contributed 50 millions, while the EU Investment Bank contributed 70 million out of the total 55 billion cost of the project.
So we're very happy to support Liberia and good to work with the Senegal Global Road and will facilitate movements across that border and of course also in the wider ECOWAS region. ECOWAS is a region which unfortunately still lacks regional infrastructure. I think it's very good you have now the regional energy infrastructure, the West Africa Corridor, we have the CLSG, and we need to continue. The Global Gateway is really the European Union strategy to connect people, and that is really but also to do it in a sustainable way. The European Union, the main goal is that the infrastructure works here in Liberia, with the African Development Bank, and also with the European Investment Bank. So the sanitary road, I think, is really important because we have seen in the European Union that regional integration, connecting people, is facilitating the movement of people, of goods, of services. That is what regional integration is about. It is crucial to increase regional trade, and that leads to regional economic development. And I think this is what is needed for Liberia. for Money Union, for ECOWAS, African Union. So we're happy to contribute to this work, Sanikele Tulubato. It's a $55 million project, of which the EU contributes $15 million, and the European Investment Bank contributes $17 million. So we have really seen that within the European Union, we need roads to connect people, to connect goods and services, to facilitate that movement, which is so much needed to facilitate trade. So when you have more regional trade, when you have more regional integration, that leads to economic development. And that is exactly what the European Union is about. We have seen that in our union. So we're very happy to support Liberia and Cote d'Ivoire with the Senegal to Lobato Road that will facilitate movements across that border, and of course also in the wider ECOWAS region.
The voice of the head of the EU delegation to Liberia for his Pablo Works Minister Roland Guinness called the European Union for the support to the government. Minister Guinness told the public that the lifespan of the road is 30 years and it is expected to be completed at the end of this year.
The European Union has been very infrastructure for many years, and not just roads, but energy also. And we know you will continue to help us in our economic development, especially investment in our economic infrastructure, the roads that will become a growth we're looking for. We're excited that you help with us to invest in our road network, especially the private funds, which is a big part of the transit in West African highway, connecting Liberia to other countries. All of us know everybody to look onto it. Liberia shares the border with United States to look onto border, which is very key in terms of trade and also movements. And ECOWAS has moved to where integration is for both infrastructure, and that is energy. We have the West African Power Group, and then also the Transport African Power. But the ECOWAS have realized that West Africa has to be free infrastructure. Whereas I think that we have project for us. And the good thing about the European Union, they always give us credit. It's a good government that we don't have to pay for. It's good from the people that the European Union we are excited that you will continue to do that. There are many other road investment projects that we're very interested in. There's the Coastal Highway. We're glad that also there will be some kind of help from other parties. Yeah, the bank, all right. Maybe, who knows? The European Union also begin that project. So, by Ambassador, on behalf of the Ministry of Public Works, on behalf of the government, with President Waka, who is very excited. The road, if we have held Alton constant, we have some issue with which also affected the project to an extent in terms of the investment. But if that the road shall be completed this year. All right, yes. So we're looking at now at the session that will take a latitude to end of the year for the budget to be complete. I think that budget has been implemented in a very, very fast and speedy way. So like I said, if we have held all the constant, we're not the issue we have, we be talking about 30% budget. But now we've shifted to the end of the year, hopefully. Because we have 85%, 86%.
Roland Guinness is Minister of Public Works. That's speaking earlier. You're listening to the head of the European Union delegation to Liberia, Laura Debris. They both spoke Friday at the Ministry of Public Works at the news conference. Most inmates at the Mariva Central Prison could endure escaping justice to death as a result of the deplorable living conditions in prison. A rape suspect has disclosed. Suspect Alpha Sirot, who is on trial at the criminal court E for allegedly abusing a teenage girl, told the judicial correspondent that life is difficult in prison. Suspect Sirot said they are sleeping on cold grounds and eat one time a day compared to report that they were fed 3 times a day. On the issue of medication pricing, he said they are not receiving proper medication, stressing that this lead to most of their friends losing their sight and sometimes ended their life. But after
Last week, I can say the prisoner, the prisoner VIP, like to say the prisoner VIP, the laying down on top ground. I'm telling you the truth. Yes, I tell you that. Yes, now, we're laying down VIP. I understand that people have to treat her on my practice. When you ask, you don't go no, when you ask the people next door, can't predict. Yeah, you know, come down with the phone, yeah, we need to one time. Yes, and the one time we need to like one person try rest. Because we can one person like we can go and play with it and get real money that way you have to put it there. Well, like we come to it here, but I can get it here. Oh, big if you prefer to go to where you live somebody out where you can where you is. I mean, the government people in the room, yes, people the government people in law in the room, yes, the government people in nine in the room, the government people in all of them. I want in the room, law in the room, person, the way you do it, law in the room, the rep, most of them have the right to speak and see that the food in the bread and the food and the other one. From the when talking to now, they can say, man, not even go play that. You can't control anybody yet. So, I the one, the guy gets space, I can help you now. Where people do the work, and I do the way. Men are talking, they can't push people around the we just land and where some people do but pastors, I'm a person. No, I think I don't want to prepare the very country and by the way, your face is already because I do like to my mouth when I need to course, when I need to push to so that I don't the course. I got the best the way you looking like it, not to me, but many people think that you was not in but in the penal correct na one can't to pull the let's say I will what I bring you refugee.
The voice of suspect Alpha still the conversation with our judicial correspondent. If you are just joining us, these are the top developments we are following on today's edition of the news program News Desk. Armed Forces of Liberia officer committed suicide as the army and the Liberia National Police launched preliminary investigation to establish the cause of action. At long last, Bond County Legislative Caucus seeks to lift the moratorium on the county's account, assures the public of transparency and accountability over the use of the funds. For being intentional over the statutory period, Assistant Judicial Psychiatrist in Bapu County releases prior to the needs from the Bapu and prison on allegation of rape, says the image detention violates the criminal procedure of Liberia. From Liberia, with most of the results now in from South Africa's election, along with the African National Congress, we have to continue with sharing power after a historic loss of its parliamentary majority. Let's bring in more developments. Population Services International Orange Liberia Digital Center have signed a memorandum of understanding. The signing ceremony seeks to advance sanitary technology in rural Liberia through the 5-year nationwide sanitation project. The county-wide sanitation project saw the technological intervention of multi-dollar facility or otherwise known as CAMO. Speaking at the occasion, Deputy Internal Affairs Minister for Urban Affairs Ellen White said the project is in alignment with the government's technology modernization plans.
It's a pleasure to see this partnership happen live. I was very closely with years we are very excited and taking this time. We're starting with the education through and the levels of the different quality and data development and we're talking about the change, we're talking about approaches, education, approaches to just development. So we forward to the opportunity to the rate of that's why I give it office better so intervention teacher is the target some of our social projects, technical projects with technology. If we could start to look forward to Congress and the
Representing Iowa sanitation project during the signing ceremony, the chief of party of CWSP, Matthew endorsed the budget is meant to accelerate sanitary improvement aimed at avoiding coping dedication to technology.
We are working to strengthen supply chain and also tackle innovations that provide safety to the health. Realization that the people practicing are not looking for president. They don't agree and consistently using a toilet. That the public they lack access to toilet facilities and that interfere with welfare lack of solutions. The bad is that the lack of why say this because ultimately I justify that the cost of therapy ranges between $50 to $60 we don't allow therefore the father of to like TWS is looking so much and we look like and it takes the time we are eager to have let us do the development of the teams that our yes, no, what's bringing the solutions. Lack of funding continues to be one of the barriers to access. Lack of finance, lack of innovative affordable solutions. For the 1.5 years that we talk about, we've touched on some of the points, for example, Taiwanese innovation, the policy around the infrastructure, for example, that we are actually toilet component is a complete substitute for what is that is affordable to last the longest. That really comes down to will be something we should go around dollars compared to 90, 70, $60. A lot of people are like it. An alternative is this one for those that are under $42. And we realize that there are still cultures that are not afraid. They are coming back to it. That really starts now and goes from and trying around people and get the best for different markets. So that's where I want
For his part, senior manager of Orange Digital Center, Gerald Hodges, termed the signing ceremony as milestone achievement for the young people of Liberia, especially for the digital aspect of the project. He pledged Orange Digital Center support to the project for its successful implementation.
the Christian science ceremony of no longer understand between birth and population services international every foundation and the others the center of the key drivers of Bulgaria's public social responsibility, the performance of in technology and education, all things that empower young people and vulnerable population of communities thrive and improve their lives. We embark on a exciting journey together and so critical is aiming at promoting health and sanitation in our people, especially the marketing and ideas competition, which will harness the creativity and innovation to elevate the advanced health products, ensuring they reach and serve our rural population effectively, not also to the beyond. Secondly, our hackathon aims to refine and improve upon the current products, reinforcing our commitment to enhancing sanitation and health and all of you the greatest impact the presence of understood the importance of this function and corrected that to address the critical issues of sanitation and health liability. We can make substantial impact on the lives of people, driving positive change in our community. Thank you for joining us today and for the commitment to the cause. We look forward to a productive and inspiring life.
Gerald Hodges is a senior manager of Orange Digital Center, added in relation to county-wide sanitation project chief of party Martin Doe and Deputy Internal Affairs Minister for Urban Affairs Ellen White. A pro-humanitarian group, Rich Kiers Foundation, has donated a home to residents of the Bakwasi community. The donation, according to Rich Kiers Foundation CEO Prince Dennis Alas Richmond, said the initiative is aimed at providing safe drinking water to residents of the community. Dennis further underscores sanitation as the best aspect of life, taking clean and safe drinking water as a key pillar of good health.
Actually, when you look for young happiness, it's as the new hands up. So I thought this is what I found. It's a child that started to go around, want to help people. So when I tell my friend, so I was there, let's do it. So we did, I know today is here, we were here, the Congo is here, and then the Congo Center, we do, and we come, and I wish you are helping people in this country. So some people want to take it like to do better, do help. On this day, the 21st, Wish Care Foundation, in collaboration with the Angle Photo, dedicated center, the La Paz.
Making remarks from Florida County District now Representative Frank Foucault lauded the Rich Care Foundation for the gesture, terming it as a relief for the people of his district. Foucault meanwhile pledged his leadership commitment to rallying friends and partners who will help in undertaking some developmental initiatives in the district.
So when we came down, we properly initiated. I said, yes, go ahead and do that. And then there are other things we are really asking to help us to solve other problems through his organization in the community. So we are grateful to God for him as a good friend. And, everything in Nigeria is not about politics. Everything in the country, once you marry to the politics in the country, will not move forward. We just got some good people somewhere that want to help. But they want to help people who are ready, people who are united, people who are together. So, Chief, at times, we first of all, we left the country for years. We know the son of the community. So when God bless it from out there, we come back to help the community. I mean, we should embrace this kind of development. So in most cases, the politician will not do all, or there is a politician that have good friends. So sometimes when they can't reach, they will say, Mama, please can help. Now you're talking about helping some children. Who can rescue a food? Can I pay everybody to rescue here? No. But if my first foundation is still in position to help, when I ask my friend about looking at children, we can help them to do that. So our role is to go out there and do first. We don't want to do them. And the entire community will benefit a lot of what we do. So Mary there as a son, as God blessing you, is a blessing now to the community. So through that effort, today we are here. Bless God for everything. I appreciate it because I said, let people off, let people be a help to our community. The entire thing, let God bless them. Imagine the people here, travel see the way they say, you know, I'm making my business with grandmother, so we're taking it, whatever they say, money new. I just want to make it, but it's not the way there, I want to do something. That's why I was saying, I'm ready to. But first of all, you have to do it. You do it because God taught you how to do it. So I was saying to the room, we will pray right now, let's pray to God for the young people to move to so they can come to know the community.
Frank Foucault this month, Florida County District now Representative area. He listened to Chief Executive Officer of Rich Care Foundation, Prince Dennis. They both spoke during the donation of hemp homes in the district. Well, folks, that's all the time we have to be with you on today's edition of the news program, News Desk. As we take leave of you, these are the top developments we have been following. Armed Forces of Liberia officer commits suicide as the Army and the Liberia National Police launch preliminary investigation to establish the cause of action. A long-last 120 legislative caucus seeks to lift the moratorium on the country's account assures the public of transparency and accountability over the use of the funds. For being in detention over the statutory period, 16 Judicial Circuit Court in Bapolu County releases pretrial detainees from the Bapolu Central Prison on allegation of rape, says the inmate's detention violates the criminal procedure law of Liberia. And away from Liberia, with most of the results now in from South Africa's election, the long ruling African National Congress will have to contend with sharing power after a historic loss of its parliamentary majority. We love to say many thanks to our correspondents, reporters, writers, editors, those who helped in making this Friday edition of the news program a success. Johnson Batoma read for us the news bulletin and the foreign development. Mayan Tobin sat behind the camera, Kokosanga able to coordinate the sound for and on behalf of the production team. My name is Hanson Dega represented. Good evening.
You are watching To Pay My Taxes and Fees Easily, brought to you by Orange NLRA. Alfred, I'm traveling soon, so I need to get my birth certificate. I need to go pay my fees, but it would take too much time.
Alfonso, no worries. Thanks to Orange Money and LRA, there is a convenient way to pay for the fees. It is fast and easy. We can now pay the fees for birth certificate, marriage certificate, travel clearance, fire inspection, and business registration renewal from the comfort of our homes and workplaces.
Really? But tell me, Alfred, how does it work?
First, go to any Orange store, POS, or Orange Money agent to open your Orange Money account and put money in your wallet. The service is available in both USD and Liberian dollars. Then to pay your fees, dial star 144# to enter your Orange Money wallet. In your Orange Money wallet, select your currency option, for example, USD. Then select Pay Taxes and Fees. Next, you select Non-Tax Payment. Then select the service you want to pay for. In your case, it's birth certificate. After that, you select option 1 to pay for yourself or option 2 to pay for someone else. If you want to pay for someone else, just enter their name or reference number. Next, enter the amount you want to pay, for example, 15 USD for birth certificate. To confirm your payment, enter your 4-digit Orange Money PIN code. You then receive a pop-up message that says your transaction is successful. After that, you receive an SMS from Orange Money confirming transaction, its ID, amount, biller name, date, time, and new balance. Then LRA also sends you an SMS confirming the transaction and its ID, amount paid, type of non-tax, date, and time.
That's great. It's fast and easy.
I told you so. With Orange Money and LRA, you can pay your government of Liberia fees easily.
To pay my taxes and fees easily, brought to you by Orange.
I would like to fund my account at any time, even here.
Right here, right now.
Here too!
Without moving an inch.
Here would be just perfect.
Henceforth, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account and vice versa directly from your mobile phone. A simple and fast solution that is always available to ensure a permanent access to your Orange Money services. Anywhere, anytime, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account from your mobile phone to cash out, to recharge, to transfer, to pay, to buy. To subscribe to this service, go to your bank branch office partner to the Orange Money service. It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
My name is Philip Kumako. I'm in charge of mobile applications for EcoBank. Today I'd like to talk to you about the EcoBank Express account. Do you know you can open a bank account without having to go visit a bank branch? Do you also know that you can open a bank account without having to fill all the paperwork that is normally associated with opening a bank account? Yes, this is true. This is what the EcoBank Express account offers you. The EcoBank Express account is a digital account that is opened using just your mobile number. This account allows you access to a wide range of banking services that is available today. To open an EcoBank Express account, you have two options. The first option allows you to use a smartphone and the internet to open your Express account. To use this option, you need to visit the Google Play Store or the App Store to look for the EcoBank mobile app and install on your smart device. Once launched, click on the Get Started button. You'll be presented with options to use the app. Since you intend to open an Express account and you are not an existing EcoBank customer, click on No, I'm new to EcoBank. You will then be prompted to select the country in which you want to open the EcoBank Express account. For this test, we will select Ghana and then enter our mobile number. You'll be presented with the option to review the terms and conditions attached to the use of the EcoBank mobile app, as well as our data privacy policy. If you are okay with these, you click on the Continue button. We will now prompt you to select how you would want to bank with EcoBank. In this case, you will select Express account. We will automatically send a code to the mobile number you provided to verify your identity. As you can see, the code was just automatically read into the app, and once this was verified successfully, you'll be asked to provide your personal details. I will provide my first name, my middle name, my initials, my surname. I will select my date of birth and then provide my email address. I will select my gender. I will then click on the continue button. I'll be asked to select an ID type to use. In this instance, we will use our mobile number. I will enter my address, and then I can choose to review the terms and conditions associated with the use of the EcoBank Express account. I can then go ahead to create an EcoBank Express account. On the success of the creation of the Express account, customer can then select a 6-digit PIN of their choice for you to use to access the app. You then click on the continue button. To enable you successfully do a PIN reset or change your PIN as necessary, you are asked to provide answers to a number of secret questions. Once completed, click on create profile. You will then be asked to select the option of rewarding someone who referred you if this is applicable. Otherwise, you click on skip. You'll be prompted to allow the app to access some of your contacts and details, and then voila, you will then be able to immediately start transacting using the account. The second option involves the use of your phone, but this time without internet, so you can use the USSD service if it is available in the country where you're located. To do this, you need to dial *326# and follow the prompts, where you would need to again have your mobile number verified and then also provide your personal information. Once this is done, you start having access to the account immediately. What can you use your EcoBank Express account for? Your EcoBank Express account can be used for a wide range of banking services that are available today. You can transfer money from your accounts to other EcoBank accounts. You can transfer money from your accounts to other local banks in the country where your account is resided. You can generate virtual cards, meaning that you can go online and use those cards to make payments for goods and services. You can also generate an Express Cash token, meaning that you can walk to an ATM without a debit card to withdraw money from your Express account. These and a wide range of services are available to customers who open the EcoBank Express account. After creating your EcoBank Express account, how do you deposit money into your account so that you can immediately begin transacting? You can do this in a number of ways. You can visit the nearest EcoBank Express point, or EcoBank bank branch, or EcoBank ATM to deposit money directly into your EcoBank Express account. You can also do this by having money transferred into your account. With funds in your account, you can immediately start transacting and enjoy the banking services that are available to you. So go on today, try the EcoBank Express account. You will enjoy it. Thank you.
Starting today. Why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange.